After reviewing the video from last night, second and third periods, things you did well that you can carry into tomorrow night?
Well, coming out of what I felt like was a real competitive first period where we just couldn't generate a lot. We didn't get a lot going. We spent a little bit too much time defending. We were able to really turn the momentum in the second period. We felt we had a good period going. The third period, or excuse me, the third goal against was a tough one because we had a ton of momentum the previous 10 minutes. Yet, even coming out of that period, really felt like with a good push, we could put ourselves right back into that hockey game. So, the second period is really the period that we liked. Again, the third period, a couple good chances early on to make it a one-goal game really could have changed the complexion of the game.
What was working in the second period in terms of breaking through that neutral zone? Because I know that was an issue in the first.
Well, one of the in the first period, it wasn't number one, we were staring at five guys too often, and I mentioned that before the game. If you're looking at the 1-3-1 4, 5, 6 times a period, that's too much. We're going too slow. So we got a little quicker in the second period, a little quicker with our transition. We really had a couple lines that carried momentum for us. I felt like Gordo's line really did a good job in establishing some of that momentum, where in the first period, it really felt more like Kopitar's line, Byfield's line, those lines setting the pace and setting the momentum.
You mentioned last night Don's score, I think he called it a splash play, but I went back and looked, and there definitely is some crossover that helps break that 1-3-1.
Yeah, well, that was just a pretty simple breakout play. Everybody doing their job, doing their part. By Donnie slashing across there, that draws the attention of the weak side D and really opens up the space. That allows Spronger to read that play, get to the middle of the rink, and then take advantage of some of that open ice.
It looks like the lines are the same, at least among the forwards for tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do a lot of changing and mixing and matching. But at some point in time, we want to give guys a couple games in a row to build some chemistry. We have a lot of we have some new faces in the dressing room. That means a lot of new combinations, both on the front end and back, and just to try to give some symmetry and some ability to build some chemistry. Most likely will look very similar to what we did in yesterday's game.
Goalie decision, or are you waiting till tomorrow?
I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow on that one. Yeah.
Morgan mentioned last night that there was a little bit of trouble sustaining the forecheck. Is that a message you repeated to these guys today about?
Well, that's part of that is getting through the neutral zone. The biggest piece of that is being able to generate speed on your entry, whether it's with possession or being in a spot to get a puck to a good area where you can get speed onto it with more, not just one. You need a couple players to be getting in with speed. So we had trouble, generating F1 speed at different times of the game. When we were successful, we had F1 in on it, and 2 and 3 were doing their job.
Last thing, I'm assuming Jaden and Hayden are both still day to day.
Yeah, no decisions there. Obviously, they weren't on the ice today.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Great. Thank you.